Shout out to all my guys and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess for a career clinic. Yes, guys, this is the Starlight Career Clinic report. You guys have asked me to do another one since the Jussie Smollett one. Yes, so I decided to do one for you guys' request. You guys voted almost anonymously on DaBaby, so we are going to be doing one on DaBaby. I'm gonna say Jonathan. So before we get into this reading, guys, what the career clinic is, this is a message designed to give stars in Hollywood advice from their spiritual ancestors to help them in their career. So this reading is a channeled message from their ancestors. I have to say that because this is not CC, okay? I know this is, you know, C, the spiritual goddess. Thank you to everyone here subscribing, but this is just a message. I'm just speaking from the aspect of their ancestors, and I'm channeling the message here, okay? So my thoughts and views are out of it. I have to say that because you know how stands be. So let's get into this reading. Don't forget, tarot readings are 100% for entertainment purposes. Everything I say in this video is alleged. My interpretation of the cards is just that, my interpretation. So we are going to get into this here. So Jonathan, I do have your chart up here. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and shout out to your fans for sending you this video. Jonathan is a Capricorn, guys. Yes, he is a Capricorn. We actually have something in common aspects on our chart as far as his moon sign is in Cancer. So he definitely has a very emotional side to him. I am definitely getting that type of energy, but I can see how he can come off with that Capricorn energy. His North Node is in Capricorn. So me knowing how Capricorn North Nodes tend to be, from what I'm learning here, I have a tendency to have problem with conformity. So, you know, I definitely see that coming up a lot in his career. And Jonathan, I see this coming up for you. I feel like this may be something that really comes up in your life consistently, not just in your career. You definitely have a problem with, like, you're not the type of person that likes to go by the book. You're not the type of person, like, people tell you to go here, you're going to go the opposite, and that has worked for you. I definitely see that's worked for you in your career, because when people told you you can't, you are there to do is what, like, you're going to do the opposite and it works for you. But I also could see it can be a double hindrance. There's someone in your life, your ancestors are saying, that you really look to, that really guide you. This is like a spiritual union of some sorts. I'm not getting more so romantic. I'm getting like this is like a friendship, very close friendship to you, that I really feel like was almost kind of necessary in your life. Like, I feel like they really, like, guys, I know we talk about twin flames and people always make it out to be romantic, but I'm not getting like, but twin flames aren't always romantic. You get what I'm saying? But I'm definitely getting like this was like a type of soulmate twin energy, but it was like a friendship of some sorts. I don't know if this person is still here. I'm getting a sense of maybe they're not here, because I definitely am getting like afterlife sense, and I feel like they send you signs every day. Like, I'm getting a sense of this is someone you really miss dearly. Yeah, guardian angel. They're protecting over you. I don't know if they have dreads or their hair, something about their hair in particular stands out. Spirit is saying you really think about this person a lot, and you really need to grieve this person. I feel like you haven't properly grieved this person. They watch over you daily. I get a sense of, and this always sends you back. I don't know if they like passed away through violence of some sorts. But Spirit is saying whatever this is takes you to a dark place. And I'm getting a sense of Spirit is saying you need to really grieve. You need to really release. And you really need to raise your vibration. I feel like you're masking whatever this hurt with. You're masking this energy with alcohol. Definitely getting like a sense of possibly alcohol, drugs, people around you. And Spirit is saying the message your friend wants you to know is, and I'm moving on to them because this message, I want you to know that I am surrounding you. You are protected. But Jonathan, I can only do so much. You have to do the work. I send you signs every day. I feel like you get a sign to go on which path you need to go on. But it's a sense of you very much ignore it. Spirit is saying this is something you can't ignore anymore. You need to release this. You need to grieve. And I definitely feel like this comes up in your work. Like, it's a sense of you're not being self-aware is what Spirit is saying. I'm giving you compassion here because I definitely feel like you need compassion for the grief part. But I'm also going to hold you accountable, Jonathan, because I am getting a sense of you use this grief and this energy as an excuse, and I have to just keep it a stack to how you treat others around you and how you treat people in your life. Like, it's like a reflection. So I seen you tweeted something out the other day, like people are trying to cancel you, people are coming for you. And I definitely am getting a sense of, yeah, it may seem like, yeah, people are. I see people in the industry, like they're still going to be mad about that. Like, you know, you pissed off an important community. I'm going to take my sense out of this, what I think, because, you know, I understand. But, you know, they're always going to be coming from you. But at the same time, this is only the energy that you're getting back. Spirit is saying, your spirited guides are saying, we're providing you grace, we're giving you ease, but you really need to raise your vibration and pay attention to the intuition and what you're putting out there. I'm definitely feeling like they're sending you downloads on who you need to not surround around you, because I definitely am getting like you yourself are surrounded by a lot of people who are low vibrational, and that's supporting your bad behavior, if I have to be honest with you. And when I say that, you know, we all have our shadow side. So I definitely see you need to take a moment of solitude. You need to take a moment of rest. You need to take a spiritual cleansing. I'm getting a sense of heart chakra work. Let me see. Let me ask Spirit, what is it that you need to heal? Let's see. What does Jonathan need to heal? What does Jonathan need to heal? Guys, make sure you hit this thumbs up and leave me some comments on this video. This helps this video get to these celebrities. You never know who it may get to. Send this, tag this video, share it. I'm getting your mental well-being. There's a lot of mental health issues going on. I'm getting a sense, I don't know if people in your family suffer from mental health. I'm definitely getting a sense of anxiety, but I'm getting there's some mental health. Also, once again, your vibration, raising your vibration, raising your consciousness. I get a sense that, you know, Jonathan, you very much are aware, like, as far as you know about conscious shit, right? But you don't really practice it. And you are aware of what you need to do to change, but sometimes it feels so comfortable to sit in the wheel in low vibrations because, one, you know, I'm getting the sense you're in an industry where you are rewarded for it. And I definitely get, like, there's multiple sides to you that you want to show. You get what I'm saying? Because I get a sense that you feel like you're misunderstood. But Spirit is saying the reason why, and this comes into you being self-aware, the reason why awareness is coming out. And this is why I'm saying you're not self-aware and you need to work on getting in touch with your consciousness and getting in touch with grounding and getting in the present moment. I'm getting a sense of you have a kindness about you. You have a nice side about you, that a charming side that I feel like people would love, but you have to be willing to show it, and you have to be self-aware enough to know that how people look at you, a big chunk of that is the way you are portraying yourself. And I'm getting a sense of you may not be feeling like that. You're probably like, you know, what am I not doing? But that's why it's important to have people around you that will really support you and tell you the truth despite of you being who you are. And you have to be open to it, Jonathan. I understand, like, you know, a lot with that Capricorn North Node. We don't like people telling us what to do at times because we feel like our answers are within. We know what we know. You know, our intuition has guided us and getting us there. It's that boss energy. But what I have learned through time is a good boss and a good leader is always learning, and they're always able to be open and be a team player. Like, I used to be like, in a sense, like Jonathan, in the sense of I used to fight when I was younger, like in my like teenage years, like and younger, like I was fighting uncontrollably. Like I was always angry. I was like, it was like F it. But a lot of it was because I was hurting and because I was grieving and because I was dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety, you know, but I couldn't say it. I couldn't communicate it. Spirit is saying, Jonathan, you need to really practice some breathing exercises. You need to really practice a lot of inner work, I don't know why I brought up my childhood, because Spirit is telling you need to do some inner childhood healing, some inner childhood work. I would definitely suggest working with a spiritual advisor or shaman, but also getting into therapy, focusing on what it is, what those barriers are that you need to release, what those triggers are, what it is that how you can overcome those triggers. And we got, once again, the release card. And give it time. What Spirit is saying, you know, make sure you find you someone who can tell you the truth. If you feel uncomfortable, Spirit is saying, you need to, because this person is tapping into that part of you that you know you need to change. You don't want yes people around you. And I'm just getting a sense of like you have a lot of yes people around you. And you have a lot of people that's not being real with you. They're just there for the coins. They're just there to, you know, drink up like your Kool-Aid, basically. So I'm definitely getting a sense of that. What is the lesson that he needs to learn? What is the lesson that he needs to learn? Guys, leave me some likes and leave me some comments. Guys, don't forget, if you do want to book your own personal reading, I do have sessions now available. So make sure you guys check this out. There's going to have to be an adjustments in your life, adjustments in your, not just spiritual, but just as a whole when it comes to your career. And, you know, at first, you know, people may be like, what? Like, you know what I mean? When Big Sean, even though Big Sean's, if you're from Detroit, you know his mother always been like kind of an herbalist into the spiritual. But when Big Sean made the like change, of course, you see how people started dragging him online and trying to say like, oh, he's not this, he's not that. But Big Sean still gets busy, and he kept his journey. Like, he's really all about his spiritual aspects of himself. And of course, some people may not believe it, but you know, he doesn't let that change him. I feel like it's the same way. Like DaBaby, I feel like you get rewarded for being DaBaby, and you may want to start showing people Jonathan. You may want to start showing people the real you. And you know, people may seem like, oh, he's disingenuous, but Spirit is saying you have to keep going forward. You have to be committed to your healing and committed to the image that you want to portray. And you have to be conscious of what actions you play in it. Like, And I definitely feel like the people will eventually get on board. You get what I'm saying? Just like Big Sean, the people eventually did get on board. You get what I'm saying? Respect to Big Sean. Shout out to Detroit. I had to throw that in here. I definitely see like your hard work is going to be paying off when it comes to your career. I definitely see that. Music wise, I see DaBaby like getting back musically, like, you know, so what people has feel like he wasn't scorching, but I definitely feel like he's still gonna have a base. He's still going to, you know, perform on the charts. Eventually, it's gonna take some time, but I definitely feel like, Jonathan, it's time for you to really step out on your comfort zone and take control of your healing, because this is, let's see what's the warning your ancestors have for you. What is the warning if you don't go down this path of healing? Because I got some good cards that's in the future for you, as long as you commit to it. But I just want to see what your ancestors want to tell you. Yeah, they're saying like, you know, your career is going to take a hit, and things like, I feel like legal battles and lawsuits are going to start to pile up if you don't begin to make those changes. And I definitely feel like you don't want to I feel like you don't really like all of that. Like, yeah, you got a good lawyer, but you really don't like all of that, because you're trying to set up a future. You're trying to really, you know, continue this generational wealth for your family, because I definitely see like your kids are coming up. Like, you want to make sure your family is straight, but Spirit is saying it's important for you to take your health really serious. I feel like you're going to be battling a lot of things. I'm seeing sobriety is definitely a thing for you. I don't know if you have a problem with alcohol or any other drugs, but Spirit is saying like you really need to stay from that and get those. Look, the devil card is coming up. Yeah, you need to really get those leeches from around you. So that's the message that I have for DaBaby for this installment of the Career Clinic. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what is your thoughts on this reading. Also, who do you want me to do a career clinic on next? What celebrity needs it? Let me know in the comments and leave me some questions for them. I'm so curious to hear from you all. Don't forget to check out my Rihanna and A$AP Rocky video. And guys, make sure you follow me on Patreon. Yes, follow my Patreon for additional content there. Until then, all my gods and goddesses, don't forget to always rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.